Hello, my little Funkaholics. I know you did not expect to see me here tonight. I didn't expect to have to be here tonight, but I do. Yes, I do. Hello. So if you guys can maybe stumble in just for a few minutes, I'll try not to be too long-winded, but you know how I am. I'm going to wait and see if other people come in. Please excuse the way I look. I'm having some matte issues with my hair, and I'm trying my best to, oh, there's Bill. Everybody loves Bill. This is really, really serious, guys. I hope more than two come in, but I appreciate the two. You want to tell me who you are? You don't have to. I appreciate you're here. So I'll start. At least this will be on all the time, so you guys can you know, I hate that. I hate that. This is too high. Okay. Well, here's the deal. The president, 3 people, thank you so much, guys, for coming in. I'm a ghost, by the way. Hi, sweetie. I haven't heard from you for a long time. I'm so glad you're here. And hi, Stephanie Meza. I'll try to say hi to people as you come in, but I have something really scary and really important to say, and I need you guys to listen and not just think it's, oh, Tara's not on her medication or something, because that is not the issue at all. But today, after 2 or 3 days of being on our side and of being taking care of us, the president today, I don't know why, maybe he's not on his medication, has come to the conclusion that the coronavirus is going to end next week because they have a cure in what is an 80-year-old malaria treatment. 80-year-old malaria treatment. Okay, malaria was a bad thing to have, but it doesn't come close to this flu. This flu will not end next week with malaria pills or anything else. Snake oil, nothing. You need to have a medication that comes from a research team that discovers what will treat this disease. They need a vaccine, so those of us who are not positive don't become positive. Hi, Nanny. Nanas. Hi, Nanas. I'm sorry. You know I always have. What's that? What's what? Tell me what's what, and I'll explain what everything is, if I know. I'm here talking about how the president said we are all going to be fine, that next week he will end all of his working on the virus because, hi Noel, I'm talking about the, you know, let me talk. If you have a specific question, I will definitely answer this. Like, Nanny is asking, what's that? And I have, oh, the thing you were talking about that started with the letter M. Malaria. Malaria is a disease you don't really hear about anymore because they had a treatment for it and a cure, and it's gone. But the president believes that an 80-year-old malaria treatment will work on COVID-19, which is ridiculous as anything I've heard him say. But that's besides the point. The thing I want to tell you is don't let your guard down. Don't let, I hate this. Okay. Don't let people tell you, especially that person, that by next week it's all going to be great, because it's not going to be great. Okay, I've talked about this before on my channel here and to people in person. Several doctors think that this virus is going the way of the 1918 I know, honey. I know, but you know what? Supposedly he's going to end all that next week. And is he trying to use a human? That's what they do when they do testing. They use humans. People seem to get all upset when they use animals, but this has to be a human test. Hopefully, well, according to the president, there won't be any more research. He's just saying it, you know, and he's got a thing called NIH, which is the National Institute on Health, and he has Dr. Fulci, who has been behind him every time he has spoken this past week, and apparently now he's beaten down the doctor enough where he's got it in his head that he knows better. Yeah, the thing is, listen to what I'm saying, and if you don't believe me, I've got two sites for you to go to. One is the cdc.gov, the cdc.gov. That is the Centers for Disease Control. That is here in the United States, in Atlanta, Georgia, I believe. And they are working hard. If this were over, they would have taken their site and removed everything, and they would have put, you know, coronavirus is cured. But that's not what's on their site. Their site, unfortunately, has what are the symptoms? How do I, you know, how do I get tested? Which you can't get tested until you show symptoms as of right now. And I don't think that'll get any better. I was talking about the 1918 flu. That flu killed. Okay, I've got one more. This is the World Health Organization, and I think it's IT. I'm not sure. INT. I think it's INT. If that's wrong, just Google the World Health Organization, and that'll take you right to it. If you watch the documentary on the you're so sweet, Danny. Thank you so much. On the Spanish flu, which was the 1918 flu, one of the worst flus we've ever had. It killed 50 to 100 million people. 50 to 100 million people. Imagine every major city in your state, and then add major cities to pretty much the whole country. You know, Ghost, I don't, this came from China, and I'm not saying the Chinese are bad or anything else, but this could have been them testing for just such a thing, and it got away from them, or they could have wanted to test it on a bigger, you know, a bigger stage than they had. They wanted to give up. So this could happen. I'm not saying it did or didn't. I'm just saying anything's possible at this point. So she was saying that her mom thinks it's testing for a mass extinction, but honestly, she doesn't believe that personally. But she's open to it, as am I. Well, her mom is just saying what probably a lot of us believe. This was not, this is not a natural occurring virus. This is something that was introduced to us, and probably we know it was. Hi, String Bean. I'm talking about the virus. This is like emergency stuff. So here I am, and I thank every one of you for coming in. And if you could just stay for a while, please, and listen. you guys know me. I get very upset over things, but this is really bad. Um, the president has decided to end and he's been telling everybody that they're going to use this drug. It's an 80-year-old drug that was treated for malaria. Exactly, exactly. And like I said above, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Nanny, night night. Thank you for coming in and for being interested and listening. Thank you so much. I know you all are. Um, so thank you. We're gonna stay safe. We're hunkering in place, except when we have to go out and get food. So, you know, that's what we're doing. Thank you. You stay safe. You stay safe too. Everybody stay safe. And that means stay away from people who are infected. It is not okay to go back to work. But because of the way Trump is doing this, you may not have any choice. If you need your job and you need your paycheck and he says it's all fine, then you go back to work, I guess. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I run a business on 2 platforms, and I have been stockpiling, which I always do this anyway. I've been stockpiling inventory for how long? A long time.
Years.
Not quite years, but a long time. And oh, and I only have to go out to my storage unit, one of 2 storage units I have, and pull some boxes, put them in the back of the truck, and come home. That's it. And that can all be done with mask and gloves. If you go out and you're just going to the store, mask and gloves. Who cares how you look? You know, who cares? Just use a mask and glove. Anyway, the Spanish flu. Learn about the Spanish flu. As I said, it killed between 50 million and 100 million people in 1918. It lasted, I believe, a year and a half. It got to the point where there were not enough coffins in each city. Okay, it's so sweet of you to care for them, but do listen to this. And the press put it out there yesterday or day before yesterday that young people are not getting the virus, and as of right now, the virus is being contracted between 18 and 41-year-old people the most and the fastest. And Lord willing, their systems are strong enough to sustain them, and they will get through and come out on the other side better for it. But I think it's a wonderful thing you do to take care of older family members. It's so important. So taking the Spanish flu, which funny enough started in the United States at an Air Force base in Kansas. Nope, on Navy Army base in Kansas, and it spread all through the whole country. And it only stopped between 18 and 41, I believe. The numbers can be lower or higher. They're probably online. What I did get online also is we have almost 44,000 cases in the United States, and we have 557 deaths. I have not heard of any babies dying or even being infected. I'm sure that the press would use that, and they're not using it to be the sky is falling. They're using it so people first of all, we'll know that that happens. And second of all, understand that, is that cat? Is that the cat? We have ghosts and cats. So anyways, yeah, that, no babies. It's good we haven't heard about it. So it's probably not happening. But even then we have to be careful. When, I can't say it enough, when you go out, gloves, mask. He used to work in a hospital. He actually had a few masks and he had a box of gloves. So we're good there. Apparently they're hard to find. Do not go on Amazon and buy them. Why? Because the only companies that I could find on there were Chinese. And it's just common sense. This, you know, we were talking about maybe this being something that it's could be. Anyways, basically, I wanted to tell you, if you heard the president and you thought, oh, good, it's over next week, this is not over. It is not even close to over. And because of what he's done, tell people that next week it'll be over because of this malaria drug he's been touting. Don't listen to him. It's not over. Look at the news. I watch CNN and I watch Fox every once in a while just to see, you know, what they're saying. And I suspect it is. That's right. That's right. And you are a good age. I mean, that's okay. Do not take years. Do not keep as low as you can. Stay as young as you can, as long as you can. But what the actual hell? Okay, I hope that's the cat and not worse. But anyway, use the mask, go online, educate yourself as much as you can. Share this video. I am not doing this to get followers or anything, subscribers or anything else. At this point, even on my channel, I'm very happy with the way it is. I would like to get more subscribers, but I don't care. This isn't about me and subscribers. This is about you guys not believing what the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, the most powerful man in the world, has come out and said that it's over next week. All of the safety things he put into motion are going to be taken off. Now, I don't know if that means your employer believes it and will tell you to come back to work. At that point, you have to make a decision. I know people need their jobs. They need their money. And it's not going to happen, guys. It's just not. And I pray for us all. And I hope that you all stay well, be well, and I appreciate all of you guys that came here. If you want to share this video and put on it that it's about this old lady who's seen some things in her life, and maybe listen to her to see what's what. Okay, I love you guys. You know I do. Bye-bye until later this week, hopefully. Thank you. Bye-bye.